Hello everybody, my name is Jim Ellis Fisher and I am the old woman making things. If you are watching this segment of the show, then you're on replay, so hit me up with the hashtag replay and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. If the red live button is lit up at the top of the screen, then you are on live and I'm so happy to have you here. While people are jumping on, I'm going to come over here and find myself because you know that's always a problem with me, and looks like it's going to be a problem this time too, so we'll see. Nope, there I am, right there.
And I'll get back with you as soon as I can.
Okay, that was easy enough. It's getting easier. Oh, 11 people on here already. Hey, Jason, how are you, my friend? Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Dina. Hey, Pam. It's good to see you. Okay, y'all are coming on nicely. Thank you. Hey, Kim. Hey, Leslie. Didn't know I had two Kims. I do have two Kims. Yay. Hey, Mary. Hey, Gloria. I'm doing great today. Thank you. Hey, Paul. I'm glad to see you. Hey, Nellie. Nellie, your napkins went in the mail today. Hey, Maria. My day was fine. It was fine. Thank you for the stars, Jason. That's very sweet of you. Hey, Donna. Y'all, I got good news today. I had an eye doctor appointment, and I figured since I just got my last glasses paid off that I would have to get new ones, but I don't. I'm so glad. Hey, Kim. Okay. Waiting a few minutes to see if Deb Bamrick jumps on because I've got happy mail from her that I want to open. Well, thank you for the treasure hunt with the gnomes. Hey, Rebecca. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Glenda. Love the butterfly. My friend Becky Stevens is coming in. Hey, Christine. I hope you're still feeling better. You're welcome, Nellie. Okay. That's hey, Janet. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time. Come join the fun. Well, Christine, I missed you last night too. I hope everything's okay. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Sophie. It was good news. I just knew since I'd just gotten glasses paid for, I'd have to get new ones, but it didn't work that way. Oh, Christy, you got the gnomes. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I hope they're okay. They're adorable. I am so glad you got them. Hey, Becky. Hey, Barbara. It's good to see you too, Penny. More Happy Mail. Yes, I got Happy Mail today. And I've opened the box, but I haven't looked at it yet because I don't know what I wanted to wait for y'all. Hey, Delinda. And now I'm trying to wait for Deb to get on. Hey, Teresa. I love the signing back of me too. That was Happy Mail from Michelle Kirchhoff, and I just love it. Yes, I love Happy Mail too. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so we've got 33 people, and Deb is not just one of them. It's a beautiful sentiment, and exactly the way I feel about this group, that there are friends and they're family, and then they're friends that become family, and y'all have become a family to me, and I appreciate it so much. You know, y'all walk the gnomes or do whatever you do, just crafting around. Well, welcome, just crafting around. Tell me what your first name is. I don't want to call you just. I'm glad you're here. I hope you like it, and I hope you stick around with us. Hey, Vicki. Hey, Joan. It's fine to come on with your group name. That's just fine. Took them to the restroom. Well, they probably needed to go. They probably needed to go bad. Hey, Jason. Thank you, Kim. That's so sweet. Regina Tanta. Okay, well, good. Thank you, Regina. I'm so glad you're here. Tanton. Okay. I am so glad you're here. I hope you will consider following and sticking around. Leslie, you are part of this family. You're a big part of this family. Hey, Regina. Well, I want Deb to come on. I told her I was going to be opening it. I hate to open it without her, but I also hate to hold everybody up waiting, so I'm not going to. Okay. Let me go back to this again, Regina. Good. Y'all go check out Just Crafting Around and consider following Regina. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I get off of here. I'm going to go to her page and follow her. Hey, Jerry, happy Friday to you too. Hey, Pamela. Yeah, thank y'all for welcoming Regina. We like to welcome you. We like new people here. This is a no drama group, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you for sprinkling, Dana. I don't know why I said that wrong. Thank you for sprinkling. From Minnesota. Okay, I'm not gonna wait because it's already 5 after. Okay, this is from Deb Ann Bamrick, I think is her name. She just joined my mentor group. I'm so excited about that. And Michelle's coming in. Thank you for walking the gnomes, Pamela. Okay, she sent me, hey Michelle, I thought this was napkins. Well, there are napkins, but there's some cloth in here too, so, ooh, y'all, this is pretty. Look at this. Hey Bonnie, I'm doing just fine today. Jerry, it is a happy place. That's the way I like it. Y'all, I reversed the camera, but I don't think it's working because it looks, no, you can see the blue, right? Okay, so that's okay. Anyway, this is beautiful. That can be decoupaged onto something, and it will be. I'm doing my first patriotic thing tonight. Hey, Joan. My first patriotic thing tonight, I'm going to do a patriotic gnome. And it may be the last. It is beautiful. Let's see if I can get it. I love the material too. It's like a bandana kind of material, so it's not real heavy. So I think it will decoupage or something just fine if that's what I decide to do with it. And she sent me some napkins. There's bees. I love the Americana too. Sent me several bees, and then these sweet little birds. So bees and birds. So some of you may get those for Happy Mail, or maybe not. Maybe I'll use them another way. Before I forget to tell you, I am in an event tomorrow night, and I know my time is from 7 to 8. I just don't know what time zone that is. So as soon as I find out, I will post an announcement. But it's all about bees is the name of the event. And I don't know the person who's putting it on, but I'm excited about it because somebody asked me to be in an event. Hey, Tanya. Oh, look, here's some steampunk stuff. Wait, it went away. Okay, let's see. It's all little gears and things like that. I don't know if you can see them or not. But steampunk stuff. And one of these days, I'm going to do a steampunk gnome. As soon as I figure how. Well, did I miss Bernice? Hey, Bernice. It is awesome, Happy Meal. Y'all, Happy Meal is awesome by definition. It's wonderful. Okay, let's see what else is in here. We got, ooh, butterflies. Got these sweet butterflies that will appear on something. They're pretty. And Y'all, blingy bees. Blingy bees. They've got rhinestones in them. I'm going to get one out so you can see them. I'm trying to get one out so you can see them. See, I don't know if you can see that or not, but they have rhinestones in the wings. Just little clear rhinestones. They're so pretty. It is awesome stuff. And there's more. This is not all. This is just what's in this bag. Oh, look at this. Oh, cute. These are cute. These are bees and ladybugs. All these bees came in a good time because the event tomorrow is all about bees, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll do something. So I've got ladybugs and cute little bees. Cute little bees. How I needed this. I have a Corona. I have a Corona, so I can have a beer drinking gnome, and probably will. Oh, and look, a little dog. Look at this tiny little dog. That may go in my fairy garden. Y'all, I'm going to make a fairy garden on here one day soon. And a snowman. They are adorable. I love little blingy things. And little embellishment things. They are so much fun. Very sweet for the summertime, Gary, you're right. Very good for the summertime. Get it back in here because I don't want to lose it. What came out of there? I don't know what came out of there. That little dog is so stinking cute. Okay. Oh, gnome shoes. Gnome shoes. If I weren't doing a patriotic gnome, sprinkling the garden. Thank you, Paul. If I weren't making a patriotic gnome, I would use those gnome shoes. Oh, look, little trucks. And they've got a clip on the back, so I can paint those. Catherine, I am enjoying my day. I enjoy every single day. Oh, my goodness, look at this. All right, I'm going to put this note aside. Look at this basket. There are two of them. Look at that. With the burlap around them. I don't know if she made those. I don't know. I'll have to find out. See, there are two of them. And I have an idea. I may use one of them in my event because they're springy looking. And they do look handmade. And y'all look at these. Look at these. Okay, let me get them out. Look at these little gnome glasses. Look at that. I've never seen some of this stuff either. I did order some glasses today, but they weren't this nice. So, I don't know. They may go on. I may use them tonight. I may use them tonight. Yeah, there's cute. Y'all, this was great. Great Happy Meal. Oh, they would be perfect. But, you know, the ones I've got coming will be perfect with Hippie Gnome, too, because they have... Deb and Bamrick sent these. The ones I ordered today are different colors and look kind of psychedelic, so that may be what I use for the gnome. Oh, I don't need to put all that in there, but I did. Okay, I'll watch out for Deb Ann, and if I don't see her, somebody let me know when she comes in, okay? If she does. 50 people, that didn't take long. Yay. Hey, Rose. Hey, Janet. Okay, let me get all this back in here. Yeah, John Lennon looking glasses. I'm going to find out where she got those and get some more. excellent Happy Meal. Okay, these all came in here. So I'm gonna. Glasses are so cute. You know what? I'm gonna leave them out just in case I decide to use them. We'll see. Yeah, thank you for those hearts. Hey, Rosemary. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Glow, my Colombiana cousin. Okay. Now, we're going to make a gnome tonight, and I have done very little in preparation for this. It needs to be. Hey, Lori. I'm glad to see you. And thank you for sprinkling with faith. I like anything done with faith. I don't know where my knife is. I'm going to try to gnome love. See if I can find my knife. I don't know what's acceptable to say anymore. Well, You need, oh, there it is. You need to start with the semi-level. Thank you, Carla, for walking the gnomes. Hey, Alta. I'm going to try to even this up a little bit. Oh, what did Carla say? Oh, walking the gnomes. Thank you, Carla. Now, we got some stiff competition tonight. The Sparkle 6 is having an event, and I think it started the same time I did. But I'm happy to have people here. I wasn't sure what. Hey, Peggy. Well, I'm just making a mess of this. Hey, Beth. How long is your pool noodle going to be? It's going to be, let me see, I can tell you how long. I just cut some off. I didn't measure it. I just cut it. So, let me see. He's not going to be a real big gnome. He's about 5. He's going to be skateboarding with the gnomes. Thank you. He's about, this part is about 5.5 inches, but he's going to have some pretty long legs. So we'll see. Okay. I've been telling y'all I'd show you how to make legs, and I will make a tutorial. Okay, that's levelish. But I'm starting tonight with these baby shoes. Ordinarily, I would have made these ahead of time because this is what takes the longest. But I'm starting with these booties from Hobby Lobby. Get that out of the way. Put that over there. And the first thing you want to do... Oh, Dina, thank you. 500 stars. Thank you. You spark. I spark. First thing you want to do is you want to weight them down. And you have this little indentation down here. And thank you, Jerry. Are we having a star party? I don't know. Oh, there they are. Sparkles. Oh, thank you, Dina. You're so sweet. I don't consider myself a very sparkly person. That's okay. I like sparkles. Anyway, you just put, well, let's get the bigger ones out. You just fill up this little hole. Thank you, Dina, 200 more stars. Thank you, Vicki, for the 500 stars. My goodness, y'all are being generous. I really appreciate it. Okay, let me put some in here. I know I love that name too. Well, I'm glad I make you smile. That's a good thing to do. I got 1,500 stars. Wow. Thank you, Joan, for those stars. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Julie, for the stars. I hope I'm catching everybody that's sending stars. I really do appreciate it. Well, thank you, Joan, for the stars. If I didn't say it. Okay, you just want to Fill it up. Thank you, Michelle, for the star. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, shoot. I covered up my noise thing. I'm going to have to dance. Oh, no. I've lost. Oh, there it is. I've lost my noise thing. Yay! You guys rock. You guys rock. You achieved the star party. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Indeed. That's exciting. I get excited about stuff like that. Star party. Star party. Ooh. Okay, don't laugh. It is funny. Y'all would really laugh if I... Hey, Sandy. Okay, so you just put rocks in the bottom. I didn't do it all. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. I didn't send me any stars. They won't let me send myself stars. They won't let me send anybody stars. I'm trying to get... Oh, that's a big one. I'm trying to get some smaller ones to put in here because I want it filled up. Because you gotta weight your shoes, or your gnome will fall over, and that's just not a good thing. You don't want your gnome falling over. Hey, kitty. We do have the very best family. I will tell anybody that. Cool star party. It was a star party. It was cool. Now, don't feel like we have to achieve every one of them, because we don't. Whatever we get is perfect. Okay, so you weight your shoes down, but you can't turn them up. You can't turn them right side up because the rocks will fall out, and you don't want that. So you get yourself a little piece of cardboard. And see, this is printed on both sides, but it doesn't matter because... Hey, Carlene's Crafty Corner. Hey, Tammy, how are you doing? I'm fine. Oh, forgot to... Oh, I knew I was going to forget it. I knew I was going to forget it, and I did. So that's got to heat up a little bit. Y'all, I read a comment the other day that said things were too dark and you couldn't see. Is this too dark a surface? Do I need to get some more light in here? Deb Bemrick, thank you so much for all that. I had to open it. For all that Happy Mail. That was wonderful. Such cute things. And I kept the glasses out because I might use them tonight. And I want to know where you got them because I want to get some more. Oh, no, Tammy. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Let me find my piece of paper. Oh. Now I cut out some scrap paper so I can make notes for things to go in the prayer box. Not too dark for you. Okay, good. I didn't think it was too dark. Okay, so Tammy's mom and dad. Okay, I'm going to put it right here, and that'll go in my prayer box as soon as I can unearth it. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. The Happy Mail did rock. All right, let me see. This is not heating up. 87 in bad health. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry that they have to do that. Good, thank you, Dana. Okay, I'm just waiting for the glue to heat. Lost the stamp. Well, maybe I don't have it up. Let me see. Okay, is that better? Hey, Janet. I did have people posted on my timeline. I like it when they do that. Hey, Sister Barbara. Okay. It's beginning to melt. Seems a good age for my dad. Passed away in October. Then, wait a minute. Mom was 9. Okay. Thank you for all the prayers for Tammy's parents. Teresa, you just getting over COVID? I'm sorry, I didn't know you had that. I'm glad you're getting over it, though. Hey, Betty. Just waiting for the glue. Uh-oh. Just dumping out the rocks. Well, Teresa, I hope you have an uneventful recovery. Hey, Joanne. Millie Mary's coming in. Thank you, Vicki. Susie, I don't know when it is. It'll be after the event. My event's the 31st, and it'll be after that. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Leslie. I don't know why it does that. Probably the first week in June. You're in Arkansas. The headache was the worst. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Glenda, for sending prayers, because, you know, everybody needs prayers. Okay. So I'm just going to put, excuse me. First of all, I'm going to push the glue down so it'll actually go through. But I'm going to put some glue in this hole with the rocks because I don't, that one's going to stick up too much. Hold on. Got to get that one out. And find the smaller one to go in there. Thank you, Teresa, for sprinkling. Okay, that is that cow picture that you did with the eyelashes going. Yes, it is going to be in the auction, Susie. Anything you see back there except the shell cross is going to be in the auction. Okay. It's kind of like Tetris, y'all, getting these rocks in here because you want them to be level and you don't want them sticking over the bottom. So now there's another one sticking out the bottom. So let me get that one out. Let's see if I can get this one in. It's only this tedious because I have people watching. If I don't have people watching, they just go right in like they're supposed to. Okay, now. I'm just putting the glue down here so they'll stay in place. And then you put a fairly generous amount of glue there, and then you take your cardboard and you turn it upside down. Yeah, I think people like that cow a lot. I like that cow a lot. And oh, you know what? I meant to bring I have the board I did like before last on the back porch because I took a picture of it and I can't remember to bring it in. The one that was checked. That so I should bring that in before it rains or something because I don't want it to get wet. Okay, so you just slap your cardboard down on top and you turn it over and you let it sit until the glue dries. Now when you're building a gnome and it's going to stand up, you do it from the bottom up. Because even if I found... Oh good, thank you Deb, I appreciate it. Deb, I'm so excited that you joined the mentor group. I think that's great. Hey Alex. And truly, making the shoes takes longer than anything else. I'm just going to cut around this. Now, y'all, it doesn't matter that this is, the paper's printed. Hey, Lynn, I'm doing just great, thank you. Doesn't make any difference because How do you come in tonight? Please walk the gnomes. Okay. I'm excited. You start June 1st. It's a good group. You'll like it, I think. I hope. But I know she was a big help to me and still is. To really try, after I get my dad's house together, trying to make a gnome. You and Justin are so good at it, it's like unbelievable. You guys make beautiful gnomes. Well, thank you. I like to think that we make gnomes with personality. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, because mine are far from perfect. Okay, now see, the rocks are sticking out of that one, kind of, but I'd, be better if they weren't, but they are, so it's, yeah, 60 people, that's great. Thank you, Teresa. I love making them. Hey, Shelley, I'm glad you got them. Well, it took a while. I mailed yours a while back. Thank you, Tammy. I love the gnomes, and it just occurred to me that I haven't done but one gnome since the last auction. Debbie, I am making a gnome. I'm going to make a patriotic gnome, I hope. That's my plan anyway. And he's not going to have pink shoes, I promise. You're welcome, Shelley. Okay. So we got the shoes. Thank you, Beth. And now what we want to do is these have got to be taller because it takes a fair amount of glue to hold them together. So I pre-cut this. You want to cut a piece. This is foam paper, and you just want to cut enough to go around the base of the shoe, like so. And that's going to be pretty tall, but that's okay. So we are going to find the glue gun, and I put the glue on the shoe right at the bottom, right where you glued the cardboard on. So it's right at the bottom, and you just glue a little bit around, and I also do a thing down the back, and I can stick the where I put the glue down on the foam board, and then I just wrap. And I try to wrap straight, which I did not do this time. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not working out. Take it off. Taking it off and starting over. Hey, Kathy. I'm going to let that dry, and I'll do this one. Hey, Billy. No, that wasn't hot. It was cool then, Vicki. I didn't burn myself. Thank you, Debbie. It's behaved itself the last couple of days, so that makes me happy. I never know. My hair just does what it does. That's what my hairdresser says. Okay, well, let me start this. Let me do this one. No, I'm not placing this very well at all. But you know what? It's not going to matter because I have used felter fabric. I don't like using felter fabric as much, but I do. No, it didn't burn me. Okay, I used a whole stick of glue already. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, you just keep moving it around. And see, I'm leaving a gap, but it's okay because I'm going to cover that up too. Like Frankie, yeah, he does what he wants to. It's my hair and Frankie are exactly alike in that regard. Yes, the Spring Fling is May 31st. It starts at 1 o'clock Central Time. And Shayna's going to be the first presenter. Well, that's not worth. It's going to be covered up. Shayna from Frame It and Contain It, and she's in the Sparkle 6, is going to be the first presenter, and then Kathy DiDomenico from Royal Funky Junk is the second one. And then I'm following her, and Justin's following me, and then Gretchen and Loretta and Manny and Sheila will round out. There are 8 of us, and I think it's going to be good. Get back up here. Oh, I've done this about 100 times, and this is the only time I've had trouble with it. And it's just because I've got an audience. Okay, now that burned. Hey, Irene, it's good to see you. It is a fabulous group of crafters. I'm really happy that they all agreed to do it. Made a few gnomes. Took me weeks to finish one. Well, the first one I made took a long time, and it was super simple. I've got too much glue on here. Got too much glue, so it's not cooling as much as I would like. So okay, I'm just going to finish it up by pulling it around and getting it as close to this other one as I can get it. So there's one shoe. Gonna just try to join these ends together a little bit. Okay, and you see this isn't exactly even, but that's okay. You just take scissors and you trim it off. Like so. So it's okay. Okay, we'll do something with that in a minute, but we're going to do this other one. I'm going to get all this glue off. I'll try to get all this glue off. Y'all, I'm sorry. This is the only time I've ever messed this up. This part of it. But I got to get this glue off, otherwise it's going to be a really lumpy shoe. Really lumpy shoe, okay. Well, you don't have to be lumpy, okay. So, that's where part of my problem was. I went the wrong way. Okay, so I'm going to go put a little bead there. And then go around the edge a little bit, just at the bottom, like so. Put the glue down on the foam and this row. 9-year-old daughter Ellie, she's pneumonia developing. Oh no, Kathy, no. Yes, of course I'll pray for her, and she'll go in the box. I am so sorry. It's hard. Okay, she's over there ready to go in the box. Well, the first thing I do when I get in my craft room is pray over the people in that box. Yeah, see, this one's going a little bit, was going a little bit smoother. Oh, good, this is going to overlap a little. I like it when it overlaps a little here because you can glue the two ends to get the two ends together better. Straighten it up. And a little bit of glue up the side of this one. And can y'all see what I'm doing, or am I just confusing you? Okay. And see, I have a little bit hanging out here, so I'm just going to trim that off. Okay, now let's get this one because it's dried or cooled. And okay, jump in. Now I've only burned them once. Sometimes I jump because I think they're going to burn, but they don't. Okay, the easiest way I found to do this is just, this is the front of the shoe, and I just push in on the top of the shoe. No, it's a Patriotic gnome. I think this boot's a little bit too high. Premium shoes born. What? Wait. 1 pound 7 ounces? Good grief. Well, she has a reason for being here. I'm just going to trim this a little bit because it's a little bit too big. A little bit too long. Trim this one up too. I don't really recommend doing this. I recommend making it however long you want it to begin with, but if you don't, you know, you can fix just about everything. But you want your boots to be about the same height. So still a little bit higher. Newborn, oh my God, praise baby for a while. She is a miracle. I mean, babies in general are a miracle if you think about it, but when you have one that starts in that big a hole, it's really kind of hard. Okay. Now, this is not the best way to do this. I will tell you that. Okay, so they're roughly the same height. It's close enough. All right, so now you find the toe of the shoe, you just push in, and see it makes an indentation, and then you can pull the two sides together like so, like that. Hey, Julie. And you put some glue in there to hold it, and you squeeze it together until it sticks, and then you have a little boot. But yeah, I usually poke a couple of holes here and put laces on them, and I'll do that, but I probably won't do that until later because that takes a long time, and we're going to finish this gnome as much as we can. The shoes are fun, and these are just the easiest way that I found to do them. Hey, Julie, I'm doing just great, thank you. Just push it in. Well, push it in, try to get these little flaps roughly even. But sometimes it doesn't work out. But it's okay because, y'all, it's a craft. It's not supposed to be perfect. That's my mantra, is it's not supposed to be perfect. Because if it's perfect, y'all won't believe I made it. If it's perfect, I won't believe I made it. Busy but tired. Yeah, Paul's been moving. Okay, so there are his shoes. Now, to get his legs, y'all, I have all this stuff out. He's going to have long legs, so I have the long pool noodles. And you take, I've got a dowel. Okay, so these are the rollers, the Dollar Tree rollers, and you take the wire thing out. You know, just pull it out of both of them. And I save these because these things make buttons. You can use them for buttons, and the wires you can put in something else that you want to be able to bend. So I keep all that. And we don't want his legs to bend. Hey, Tim, I'm glad to see you. You know, I know y'all are all busy, and I appreciate so much you being here. Cultivator of kindness. Well, thank you. Oh, well, kindness matters. I got this t-shirt at my favorite dress store. Okay, all right. Hey, Gary. I need some scratcher legs. You know, it's going to be a while before I make it. I've got some scratcher legs coming, actually, and I will make another expandable or extendable leg gnome, but it's not going to be real. Okay, where am I? Oh, I had everything out here. Oh, there they are. Okay, you want your dowel to fit through there, and you want it to be just a little bit longer on both ends than your legs, because part of it's going to go in here and part of it's going to go. I did not have to order a case. Somebody's sending me some for Happy Meal, and that makes me happy. Well, okay, and y'all, I'm going to have to, doggone it, I wasn't going to get up this time, but I got to go get another one because, see, this one's not going to work, so I'll be right back. Just take a second. I can walk. Okay. You almost didn't have time for Marco Polo. Okay, you want your legs to be the same length, or really close to it. Hey, Nora. It's good to see you, my friend. Yes, what Dina says. I am so grateful with all the crafters that are on that y'all watch me. I am so grateful for that. Okay, they're roughly the same size, so stick them back in here. And now I cover my arms and legs with this. It is sort of, flesh colored. This fabric, where are my fabric scissors? Here they are. So I'm gonna make Hey Dee, it's good to see you, my friend. Okay, so to cover the noodles, you don't have to cover the whole noodle because part of it will go down in there. So to measure it, you just wrap it around and get it to where it overlaps just a little bit. And then you cut it there. And then you just cut another one just like it for the other leg. And this is going to be covered with pants anyway, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. And I probably don't, it's probably not a step I need to take, but I do because I've always done it this way. Hey Karen, it's good to see you. Okay, y'all, glue will melt the rollers. It'll melt the pool noodle for that matter. So I usually put the glue on the felt and then just roll it. And, put the roller down on the hot glue and then roll. And then to close it up, you just run another bead of glue at the other end and you push it over and it overlaps, and that's okay. And it'll be lumpy because I used too much glue, but that's okay too because it's about to go down in a whole lot more glue. This is what takes the longest in making a gnome. Is doing the, oh, nope, that's where I got it. Is making the legs. Hey, Vicky. Come on now, get down here. Hey, Delma. Glad to see you. Glad to see everybody. Okay. Thank you, Vicky, for walking the gnomes. Yeah, I love all those hearts he always puts in there. out of the way. Okay. Is any of this making any sense to people? Are y'all following me okay? I'm letting the glue dry just a little bit. Oh, yes. Okay, good. Took the gnomes for a ride in the park. Thank you. Commenting and watching you. Thank you. Thank you for spreading the gnomes. Natalie, I appreciate it. Okay, see, well, I meant to have one end flush, but I don't have it that way, so it's okay. It won't matter. Everything gets covered up. Okay, so the way these are going to work is they will go down in the shoe. And I try to get the seam to the back, but again, it doesn't matter because the back's going to be covered. So to make them stand up, you use copious amounts of glue. Lots of glue. So when did I make my first gnome? I made my first gnome in December. So it hadn't been that long. And it was funny. Actually, it wasn't bad for a first effort. You want to fill the little shoe up as much as you can with the glue. It takes just about a whole stick. So you get the glue down, and then I know you can't see, so I'm not even going to try to show you, but it's right to the top, and then you stick your leg in there, and you hold it. Thank you, Dee. I had been watching other people make them, and thought I could probably do it. I'm probably going to use the same size. I got 2 different sizes of rollers out for the arms, just because I want, I don't want them to be too long, but I want them to be long enough. So I'm gonna, and they're gonna be holding something, so I want them to reach all the way around the front. Now this foam is a little bit flimsy. Okay, so you want your leg to be straight. I'm just going to put it to one side. Big Annie, she probably does have enough to share. I haven't tried yet. Makes lots of other things. But just love yours. Well, thank you. Well, gnomes will take over your world, Beth, if you're not careful. I started making them and didn't stop making them until I started going lives and realized that people probably wanted to see something besides gnomes. So I needed to learn how to do other things. And I'm glad I did. But gnomes and angels are my loves. I did put rocks in the, I put rocks in the bottom of the shoes, and then I glued cardboard on top of that so they would stay in. Yeah, I'll sell the gnome that I'm making now. I sell everything just about. I'm not selling that shell cross that's on the wall because it's one that I've been wanting, and because it'd be really hard to mail. So I'm making smaller shell crosses for those of you who want those. Gnomes are very tricky. They're good company, or can be, but they get into a lot of mischief. And okay, so you know what? I'm gonna just shoot some more. Now what I'm putting in now is going outside of the shoe because I filled up the shoe, but I want a lot of glue. I don't want the legs coming off. just gonna put that to one side and let it dry. Or, yeah, dry. Okay, those look straight, don't they? Pretty straight. You're hoping for a shell cross. So I'm going to do some more before the next auction. I'll probably have a couple of them. And I may do some that aren't stacked. Collected gnomes since you were little. And I would love to have one of yours, so I'll be purchasing this. Okay, you could do that. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so we've got that. And I think while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'll just go ahead and, well, I don't know what size arms I'm going to use. So I'm not going to do that. Let me see what can I do while I'm waiting for that to dry. Okay, that's level-ish. It's level-ish, so. Oh, there's not much I can do till those dry, because the next thing I do is put them in the noodle. I got a lot of my shells from Hobby Lobby. I had some of them that I collected over the years, and I got some from Dollar Tree. Smaller ones I got from Dollar Tree. And I got a bunch of shells from an estate sale. You know, I'm going to try to find an estate sale tomorrow. And if I find one around here, then we'll go shopping tomorrow morning. Got to go, daughter graduating. Oh, wow. That's a big deal, Diane. Congratulations. Congratulations to your daughter. That is a big deal. Yes, go. Thanks for coming by for a while. Oh, the glue's got to dry. Oh, somebody threw some stars in and I missed it. I'm sorry. You know, I can be making a pair of pants. Okay, so I've got this fabric and I've got this fabric. And I thought I'd use these for the pants. Four states. You're going in the morning. I love estate sales. I like to go in the afternoon, but the event I'm in starts at 11, and I don't know if she bans people from doing other things or not. So, I think that these are going to be my pants. And let me see how I'm going to do this. Put them over here. That might be wide enough. Let me see. Yeah, I think that'll be wide enough. Hey, Marie. We do need to get together and go. I love estate sales. My legs are beginning to list a little bit. Yeah, this guy may be a little knock-kneed. We're not going to worry about that, though. How long do these need to be? They need to be about here. I'd rather make them too long than too short because I don't want to. I'm not big on measuring, and I pay the price for that sometimes. He must have smoked something. Well, he may have. He may end up being a hippie. Patriotic gnome. should have ironed this material before I started. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is hem the pants. Okay, I'm just gonna hem the pants. No, I should have ironed this. It's not too late. Hang on. Okay. I've got too much stuff down here. Okay, this is a problem. I don't even have this plugged in. Okay, I'm gonna just heat up the iron and just see if I can knock out some of these wrinkles. Not too late. That's my girl always thinking. Well, if I were really thinking, I would know where my little ironing board is. There it is. Hang on. Okay. There. Now. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're sticking with me pretty good here. Thank you. Hey Dee, I'm doing fine. I'm functioning in a very organized manner. I watched 2020. Y'all, the show tonight happened 10 miles from me. Wow, okay. Well, I don't know that we'll be finished. I don't know that we won't. Things tend to go a little faster after you finally get the legs done. Okay, that's close enough. Now I'm gonna turn up the hem. That'll help. Put that back over there. This is really a sleeve ironing board, I think, but it comes in handy. Little things like this. Now, I've got some glue that Rebecca sent me in Happy Mail that I have put somewhere. Y'all, I really was organized at one time. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is E6000 Fiber Fuse. Oh, it's got a thing on it. It's got a cap. Let's see if I can get that out. There's my knife. Okay. Just read the information on 20. Doesn't sound like it's going to be a happy show. She said it just takes a little bit. Oh, comes out pretty good, y'all. You can make the clothes with hot glue, and that's fine, but I tend to get a little heavy-handed with the hot glue, so clothes get a little lumpy. So I'd really just rather do it with fiber glue. "10 miles away when it happened." Wow. I apparently got a little heavy-handed with that too, so let me see if I can clean it up a little bit. Y'all learn from that. Don't try to grab your iron on the way down, okay? If it falls over, don't try to grab it because you'll burn yourself for sure. So I remember that at the last minute. I'm just wiping off the excess glue that came out because I don't want to glue the bottoms of my pants together. Okay, I do this backwards. Yeah, I'm okay. I didn't grab it on the way down. I caught myself at the last minute before I tried to grab it. Try not to use quite as much on this. What are some other gnomes that you would like to? Oh, good question. Karen, oh, that sounds painful. Okay, I know this goes on. It came off, so I know it goes on. Oh, it is on, okay. She said you store it upside down. Uh-oh. I didn't do this one real well, y'all. Maybe I can move it. Okay, well, I had an error in cutting, but that's okay, because it's going to be hidden anyway. "3D printer going." Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I would love to have a 3D printer. Who said that? Who said that? Still who said it? D. I want to hear more about how that works. Okay, so I've got this tube, but he's got to have, he's got to have legs. So what I'm going to do, and this is a farmer gnome. I can make a farmer gnome. And this is not the way to do this, but it's the way I do it. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut this in half about up to there. And then I'm going to figure out how to get them together so it's neat. Yeah, any other gnome ideas? I'm always looking for gnome ideas. As long as this will go in. Hey Peggy. Yeah, that's gonna be just about right. Okay. It's gonna be on the inside, so I'm gonna just go ahead and run just a little bit of glue in here just to hold the legs together, because otherwise we'll be here all night waiting for this to dry. You have any? No, I don't have any idea. I've a bunch. Maybe even as many as 100. I don't know. Hey Melody, thank you for sprinkling. Beach gnomes, sports gnomes. Yeah, could do that. I've got some roller skates, boots that keep thinking I'm gonna put on a gnome. Hard work getting old, boy, is it right? You know, it is. It's not fun getting old. Beats the alternative. Beats the alternative. Thank you for the sprinkling, Peggy. Okay, let me get this out of the way. So, y'all, I probably should have done these a night. That would be cool. Well, Joan, how'd it go? A knight in shining armor gnome. Tooth fairy gnome. Oh, farmer on a farm deer tractor. That's what he said. Joan, how did your gnome turn out? I want to be sure this is dry. So we've got to put his pants on before we put his legs on. Apple and turkey gnome. Any kind of fruit gnome, huh? I could do a lemon head gnome. I got lemons today. Lemons and strawberries. Made the dog gnomes yet. I made gnome puppies. A surfer gnome. I could do a surfer gnome. That'd be funny. I got a skateboard thinking I'd make a skateboard gnome, but the skateboard's about that big, so it'd have to be a teeny tiny little gnome. Let me see if this will hold together. Nope. I don't think it's going to hold together. Did we turn it? Like my gnome puppies. I've got to make some more gnome puppies. I haven't made any of those in a while. I think I'm going to make one for the spring fling for whatever I do for that. So it's going to be a gnome. And there may be a puppy involved. I haven't decided yet. I've got 2 ideas for what I'm going to do for that Michelle Kirchhoff gave me. They were really good ideas, so I'm going to try them. And see. 2.5 inches. Use wine cork for the body. Yeah, you can do that. A mechanic gnome. Thought about that. I've got a construction worker that actually moves and makes noises that I'm going to turn into a gnome. Great, now it's Friday night and my craft, fixing your craft room. Well, good, Janet, that'll be fun. Trying to turn this carefully so that I don't open it up. Maybe being a little bit too careful. Nope, wasn't careful enough. Okay, it opened up a little bit, but I think I can stick it back down. You like the mechanic gnome, okay? A prince gnome. Yes, I could do a prince. I'm going to do a princess. Hey, Tracy. How are you? Well, I'm going to have to redo that. Oh, I'm sorry. This is taking longer than I thought it would, but oh no, this just opened all the way up. Yeah, I should have made these ahead of time. Movie theme gnomes. Plumber gnome. Just saw it real quick. I don't know what you saw real quick. I haven't done anything real quick. Well, this just opened up, so I'm going to have to redo these legs. See, my legs came apart. But that's okay, I can just fix them. Let me fix this one. It's almost all together. Yeah, it does take a while to set. That's okay. We may not finish this gnome. I have never done a clown gnome. Y'all, clowns are kind of scary. I know that's strange, but that's what I think. Didn't need to use, used to use Mighty Mend. Okay, let me see. Let's run a little bit down here, and I know this is not right, but it's what I'm doing. So I want it to look a little bit tailored. Just going to turn it upside down on there. Now, I am showing you a lot about what not to do, okay? I didn't make my pants ahead of time because I didn't know how long they were going to need to be. I'm just going to hold them here. And I can't do anything else. I can't put the legs on the body until I get the pants on. Stitch witchery. Yeah, I could do that. I'll go lay down. little bit, but I'll catch you on the rerun. Thank you, Janet. I hope you feel better, and thanks for coming. Maybe work on the shirt while it dries. Yep, maybe I could do that. Shirts are easy because I don't do buttons. I mean, I make a tube. That's what I do. I want it to be a little on the loose side. This fabric. What kind of glue? This is the glue that, it's E6000 fabric glue. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do shirts. I don't really recommend this, but it's the way I do it because I don't do buttons. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut up that line right there. And then cut across this line right here. So it'll be semi-straight. And I'm going to get my iron out, my ironing board back. And I just want to get the creases out. I'm through with the iron, so I'm going to just turn it off. And I don't have to hem this because it's got the selvage at the bottom, so I'm just going to glue it together. Okay, it's almost dry. Oh, you would not know how to behave if everything I did was perfect, right? Or if anything I did was perfect. I wouldn't know how to behave. I'm probably using too much glue. It's probably part of the problem. See, when I make a shirt, I just make a tube. Like so. Okay, that can go over there because I'm done with, I hope I'm done with the glue. I'll let that dry and let me see if I can get my pants on. Well, these are going to be way too long. Well, the fabric glue doesn't take as long to dry as the other kind does. Pants are a little big. That's okay. I never said he was a tailored patriotic gnome. I just said he was patriotic, right? Uh-oh. Coming apart again. Shoot. Too cute already. You know what I'm going to do? Because otherwise we're never going to get through with this. So I'm just going to shoot just a tiny bit of hot glue up the seam here. Because we don't want his pants falling off. We don't want a flasher patriotic gnome. Let me put regular glue on. Well, the thing is that adding wet glue to wet glue is not going to do me a whole lot of good. So I'm just going to, excuse me. Okay. Well, that looks really bad. And it's not sticking. I'm going to fix him. He's going to be okay. Need tissue though. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull down his pants. Sure Bonders glue. I use Sure Bonders glue, but not Sure Bonders fabric glue. But I think the problem is I used more glue than I needed to. That's what I think the problem is. But I will fix these when I get him attached, because otherwise we're going to be here all night. Okay, so what you want to do is you put your legs together, put the legs together, and you try to push the vowels into the pool noodle. And you see that he's going to stand up. So he's going to stand up just fine. So you take it off and you put your hot glue, you just shoot it down in the hole. Shoot some down in the hole. It's going to melt the noodle. And then you put the legs back in the hole. Like so. And you just hold it for a minute and let it set up. And I usually put more glue right around where the noodle goes, where the curler goes into the noodle. And it will melt the noodle. So you just put more in and just put it down. And you'll get little drips. So just take off with a napkin or something. Y'all, I take the plies out of napkins before I send them out, and I've got a gazillion of them. They're great for cleaning brushes. Or you just let that stand until it begins to cool a little bit and grabs hold. See, he's going to stand up just fine. Well, thanks, Lois. See, that's what he looks like when he's flashing people. Oh, it's got some glue right there. Okay, let's pull his pants up. Oh, you're welcome. I was glad to find them. Okay, so this is Holly's made his pants a little bit too big, but so he's a little sloppy, but you know, you're not going to be able to see the top of the pants at all, so I'm just going to that doesn't look good. I'm just going to glue them down because they'll be covered by the shirt. And my gnomes like to have comfortable clothes. They don't like to be constrained by their clothes. You know, they like to have clothes that are comfortable to move around in and sit down, even if they don't move and sit. Hey, Sandra, how are you feeling? Hope you're feeling better. Sure did miss you yesterday. Okay, so. Well, he is a little sloppy looking, y'all. I'm sorry. Well, it is what it is. And this is not dry. Good, I'm glad you're feeling better. Well, you know, he's got riding pants on. We'll say they're riding pants. Today is, well, happy birthday, Sandra. Happy birthday. It's cute, the pant legs are great. Thank you, Vicki. Okay. I have no expectation that I'm going to get this turned around inside, or right side out. But I did, okay. So, there's this shirt, and I just slide it on toward the top. And it's too big, and I learned this from Anya, is when it's too big, you just put a pleat in the back. Hey, Janice, I didn't see you come in. You just make a little pleat in the back. So it fits better in the front. Well, maybe he's a hobo patriotic gnome. Maybe that's what he is. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Determined to learn how to make a gnome. Well, sometime you can come down here and we'll just make one. Thank you, Janice. These are, they come in, you know, they're the fabric packet things that coordinate that you can get at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or anywhere like that. So, okay. See, I glued it in the front. Yeah, stuck my hand in the glue. And then I'm just making a pleat back here. Because I'm trying to. I feel like I'm just confusing the dickens out of everybody. Okay, so I'm just gonna Put some glue there. And some glue there. Or I would if there were any glue in the glue tool. Now we're going to finish this before 8 o'clock, maybe. If I don't give myself any more trouble. I feel kind of like what I've shown you tonight is how not to make a gnome, but that it'll turn out anyway. Not confused. Good. I'm glad, because okay. Okay, so see now you have his shirt on, and if you want to put buttons down the front, you can. So now we need to do arms. Same material for the arms. Okay, and I've got these long ones, and I've got shorter ones. And I think maybe the shorter ones. What do y'all think? I think maybe the shorter ones are what I need. Those long ones be way too long. Okay. Okay, so let me put him over here for a minute. You know, I forgot something on the shoes. Sure, the shorter is the thing. Now for these, you leave the wire in there, but I take one side out. I take the button off of one and just hook the wire over the noodle, like so. That just holds it up. And that's the part that goes into the pool noodle. Save long for future legs. Yeah, that's what I think too. So, okay, so see, I've just got the thingies hooked on there. And I usually take I wonder if I need to do that. Let me see. Let me see if I need to do that. I don't think I do. You're not going to see. I'm not going to do it. Okay. All right. I don't have hands, so I'm going to use these round balls that have the hole in them. So he can be holding, he's going to be holding American flags. So I measure this so that, let me do it this way. I'm going to do it here so I don't have to hem it. I measure it so I have room to put the ball in and still get to the hole. So I want it right about there. So I'm just going to roll it over, and I want it to be a little loose. I don't want it to be skin tight, so I'm just going to put a little extra in here and cut. And to make, and you don't, see that's too long, so I'm gonna, can y'all see? I'm gonna cut this right about here, so there's a little bit of the roller that's gonna go into the arm, and into, you know, the noodle, so it won't show. So I'm just gonna cut that right about there. And then I'll do another one for the other arm. You've got to have two arms. If you've got one arm, he's got to have two. That's a rule. I just made it up. Okay, so I've got his two arms and I'm through with that. Through with that. Over here, okay. Now, okay, this side still got the button on it. But I don't think it needs it. Oh, hold on, let's see, okay. So I'm putting it in right about there. And I'm just going to use hot glue. Just run hot glue down the whole length of it. Pick the fabric up with the noodle, and I roll it rather loosely. Because I don't want, well, doesn't matter what I want. Just run some more glue up. And you want to put in the seam, where the seam is, where the glue is, you want that to be in the back. And I usually forget that part. And I'm going to go ahead and, that's why I didn't want it to be, that's why I didn't want it to be tight. I want the ball to go in there. Ah. Okay, if there was a way to do this wrong, I did it. Every time. Every single thing I've done has been wrong. Hey, Faye. I'm just going to go ahead and stick this in. And hope that I hope I stuck it in right. I did not. It's okay, it'll be on the inside. It'll be all right. Okay, now, I cut a little bit, I cut some of this off so I don't have so much to stick inside the pool noodle. Amazing, he looks awesome. Well, thank you, Daryl. Chef gnome, I've seen chef gnomes. I haven't made one, but I've seen one. So we want his arm to be right about there. So y'all don't look, if you're squeamish, don't look, because I'm about to cut into a side. Right about there. Just cut through the fabric and everything. Make a hole. And squirt some glue in it. And then you take your arm and you find the hole. Where's the hole? Find the hole and you stick the arm in. Like so. It should be pulling the shirt down though. Ah! Okay, I'm having a little trouble not saying what's on my mind right now. Where is the hole in the fabric? That's what I want to know. Okay. Okay, his arm is in. His arm is in. And if you can see down in there, the wire from the roller went all the way through the hole of the needle, so I'm just going to pour some more glue on top of that and hold it. And I'm going to put some glue right around the outside here, and it's okay because the beard's going to cover this up. So, but you don't want his arms falling off. That's a no-no. Okay, so that's one arm. Now let's do the other arm and hope it goes better. I get a lot of glue on my hands. Love the patterns. Well, good. I'm glad, Jerry, because, you know, they came in a packet, so I just assumed they went together. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit better than the other one. Maybe. Maybe. Take a break, drink water. Please, I'm fine. I'm fine. Believe it or not, we're almost done. Believe it or not, 'cause all we've got left is the beard and the hat after we get the arm on. Oh yeah, share, yeah, sprinkle the public, please, thank you. That's otherwise people will never find me. Well, y'all all found me, so I guess people will. Okay. Now we've got another hand over here that I'm going to put this in. It's like giving birth, you never know. Yeah, that's for darn sure. That's a little long, but we don't care. Yes, I've done the hardest part. Oh, that's a little long right there, but it's all right. Okay, so now the trick is to get the arms at roughly the same level, roughly. That's where this goes. So. Oh yeah, that's much easier. Much easier. That just went all the way through. Okay, there. He's got 2 arms. We'll worry about that in a minute. So now he needs a beard. And I did pre-cut the beard, and I hope I pre-cut it. Yep. So he's got his beard. And see, it pretty much covers the ugly. It pretty much covers over the ugly part of the arm, so you really can't see that. Look at his little body. I know he's cute. I don't know why I bothered with the shirt because you can't see it. But I put a little bit of glue in the front to hold it. And y'all, if you're working with fur, try not to get hot glue. And while it's hot, try not to get your fingers in that because it burns like the dickens. More than just hot glue does. So you just glue the beard on. And okay, where's this hat? Oh, he's got to have a nose. Let me see. I got this hat that Sandy Helm sent me from within Happy Mail, and I'm gonna use that as his hat. I think, unless it melts, and then I'll have to come up with Plan B if it melts, because we don't want to melt the hat. But let's see. I may have to put him on a board to make him stand up, because he doesn't look real stable, does he? Where's his nose? There's his nose. Let me powder his nose. And y'all, we're almost finished. Now I've got stuff to do the shoes. Like I've got to put soles on his shoes, and I'm going to put something around here. But I can do that later. But you've seen most of this process. But boy, he's leaning back. He's probably going to have to go on a board. Because you don't want your gnome falling over, if you can avoid it. Okay, so let me just pink up a nose real quick. So we will have made this gnome in about 2 hours. The first time I made one standing up, it took me 2 days. So I've gotten faster. Okay, so let's put the nose in. You just find a place kind of halfway, the beard. The hat is. It's a hobby, it's a Dollar Tree hat. It's just plastic. But it came in Happy Mail. So I'm going to try it and see. And if it doesn't work, I will make him a, you know, a gnome hat. But I'd like for it to work because it's cute. So you put the nose, put glue on your nose, and then push it on the fur. Or you put it in the fur and then push the nose on it, and then you take your hat and put it over, and you want to glue, put a little glue on the top here so that the nose is glued to the hat and to the body. And then you glue the hat down in the back. Yeah, I just poured glue all over the place. See, okay, if you didn't learn anything else, learn from me that you can make all kind of mistakes and it still turns out pretty darn cute. So I'm just securing the hat all around. And I don't want to use too much glue because I don't want to melt the hat. And then we can take a flag. Faye Sego, S-E-G-O is the napkin winner. So Faye, if you'll send me a private message with your address, I will send you out the napkins. So we're going to let him wave the flag. You know, he is kind of cute. He gave me fits, but he's kind of cute. So we'll keep him. I mean, we'll say he worked out okay. Just put a little glue in there, and you put the flag in. And I've got another flag that we can put on the other side, and he can wave both of them. I could put him on a star-shaped base. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's what I'll do. He needs to be on a base. Make first gnome this weekend, hopefully a sailor. Oh, good luck, but good. You can do that. All the best gnomes misbehave. Well, this is a feisty one, y'all. This is a feisty one. Okay, Faye, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, send me your address. And I will send you napkins. Let's put a little glue in the hole. We'll let him be a two-fisted flag waver. You love his pants. Thank you. Well, they're okay. They're better than pants that I used to make, I'll tell you that. I don't know where the glue goes. Get off there. Get off. Maybe I'll do it, and it goes where I don't want it. Okay, so there he is. There's our little guy. Finished in the same day we started him, which is good. So he did give me a hard time, but he turned out pretty cute, I think. Of course, I'm a little prejudiced because I birthed him, but I think he's a cutie. But he is going to have to go on a board. Are you going to use the glasses? Oh, hey, Jimmy, I didn't see you here. I can. Let me. Oh, here they are. We'll let y'all decide if we're going to. I'm not sure. I don't think I can use the glasses because I think I put his nose up too high. Yeah, I can't get the glasses up there. And they could be up there, but that doesn't. I can't use the glasses. I put his nose up too high. So I'll have to use the glasses for something else. Okay. All right, y'all, there he is. There he is. Our little 4th of July thing. No, I can't put the glasses on because I'd have to put them up here, and that's a waste of good glasses. So, here we'll go glassless. Okay, y'all. I can't believe I got it finished. Thank you, Charlene. I'm gonna put soles on the shoes, and I'm gonna wrap around the bottom with red, and then he will be done. You know, don't craft, but you're not able to. I want to watch. Oh, you don't want to craft. I don't know when the next auction is, Barbara. Okay, Faye. Dana, can you pull another napkin winner? Because Faye says she doesn't craft. Thank you, Faye. So can you pick another one for me? Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Jerry. Y'all stuck with me real good. Daryl Bowman, okay, Daryl, just send me your address. I'll send you napkins. Carol. Carol who? Okay. Carol Balcar. You're physically unable to, I'm sorry. Carol Boucher. Okay, Carol Boucher, send me your address and you will also get napkins. Okay? All right, y'all, I'm going to go eat supper because I didn't. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for sticking with me for so long. I really do appreciate it. And I will get a tutorial up on making the legs that make sense, that, you know, I actually do it right the first time. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you do. And I will see y'all tomorrow night at 7 sometime. I'll have to make an announcement. As soon as I find out whether it's Central Time or Eastern Time, I will let y'all know when I'll be in the event. And I will see y'all then. And maybe if I have an estate sale, I'll see you in the morning for that. Okay? Love y'all. Y'all have a good night. And thank you so much for being here. Love you. Bye-bye.